crying spells that come out of nowhere, increased irritability, anxiety about physical changes such as stretch marks. 1 second you're crying over a dog commercial, and the next you're threatening your partner over the last slice of pizza. Sound familiar? Yup. Welcome to the second trimester's emotional roller coaster. Let's talk about why these mood swings happen, how they can affect your mental health, and most importantly, 7 proven strategies on how to manage them. But first, who am I? Hi, I'm Liz, a registered nurse and kinesiologist focusing on maternal wellness. On this channel, I talk about all things pregnancy, postpartum, and baby care. So hit that subscribe button for more videos and subscribe to my weekly newsletter where I send you tips and tricks on these topics straight to your inbox. It'll be linked down below. Let's get started. During pregnancy, especially during the second trimester, your estrogen and your progesterone levels skyrocket. These hormones directly affect neurotransmitters in your brain like serotonin and dopamine, which regulate mood and sleep and emotional response. That is why one day you're calm and collected and the next you're sobbing over a sandwich commercial. The fluctuations are intense and real. They are not something you can just shake off. As women, we experience this a little bit during PMS, but there seems to be a light at the end of the tunnel because you know that once your period is coming to an end, you'll become your normal self again. With pregnancy, this can last a longer time, so it kind of starts making you feel like you're going crazy. And it's not just the estrogen and progesterone. Your stress hormone, cortisol, also increases during pregnancy. This means that you may feel more reactive to situations that wouldn't normally throw you off. Something that would make you roll your eyes suddenly sends you spiraling. And while your hormones are doing the most, life doesn't exactly hit pause. There's also mental load like planning your birth, worrying about baby gear, wondering how your relationship might change. You might be asking yourself questions like, will I be a good parent? How painful will labor be? Will my body ever be the same again? And all of these pile up. Many moms also feel pressure to be grateful all the time, but mental health doesn't take a break just because you're pregnant. Feeling low and overwhelmed doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It just means that you're human. Studies show that anxiety and depression affect up to 20% of pregnant women, and many go undiagnosed because we assume it's just hormonal, it's normal, part of pregnancy. But mental health matters just as much as physical health. Here are some of the most common emotional changes moms-to-be experience in their second trimester. Tearfulness or crying spells that come out of nowhere, increased irritability, especially with sensory overload, so the hellos or the loud chewing can just send you spiraling. Anxiety about physical appearances like weight gain and stretch marks, feeling emotionally flat or disconnected even during happy milestones, mood swings that make you feel a little bit out of control, guilt about not feeling happy all the time, feeling like nobody else understands what you're going through at the moment. And you may not feel all of these, but even if one hits home, you're not alone. Managing emotions during pregnancy isn't about being positive all the time. It's about finding ways to stay grounded. Here are 7 science-backed strategies to help support your emotional health during pregnancy. Number 1, prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours if possible. Sleep deprivation makes emotional regulation so much harder. If you struggle with insomnia, try a wind down routine like dim the light, no screens, maybe a calming podcast or a warm shower. Number 2, get moving. Gentle movements like prenatal yoga, stretching, and walking boost your mood, reduces cholesterol. Even 10 minutes can make a huge difference. Number 3, balanced meals. Low blood sugar equals low patience. Include complex carbs and proteins in your snacks to avoid emotional crashes. Number 4, journaling. Write down what you're feeling. This helps you process your emotions. It doesn't need to be deep, just real. If you subscribe to my newsletter, I actually send out weekly journal prompts straight to your inbox completely for free. The link will be in the description. Number 5, connection. Spend time with people who make you feel safe and seen. That could be a friend, a partner, or even an online group. Join pregnancy forums, support circles. Hearing "me too" is very powerful. Number 6 is limiting stressful triggers. Unfollow those Instagram accounts that make you feel insecure. You know, the ones that portray the perfect mom on social media with the flawless life. Everybody knows that that's unattainable, but sometimes seeing that over and over in your feed can really start to be damaging to your mental health. And in real life, set boundaries. It's okay to say no to social things. And remember, it's not your job to manage other people's expectations right now. And number 7, mindfulness and breathing practices. Even 5 minutes a day of quiet breathing can reduce anxiety. Try the 4-7-8 method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold it in for 7 seconds, and exhale for 8 seconds. There are many apps that you could download that show you how to do mindful breathing exercises. There are also a lot of guided meditations that you can find on YouTube. If you've been feeling consistently down, overwhelmed, or anxious for more than 2 weeks, please don't brush it off. If none of these strategies are helping you, you might be experiencing prenatal anxiety or depression, and it's more common than you think. Here are a few signs to look out for. Trouble sleeping even when you're exhausted, feeling emotionally numb or hopeless, panic attacks, racing thoughts, withdrawing from people you love, feeling like you're failing even when you're doing your best, difficulty concentrating or making decisions, thoughts of hurting yourself or feeling like you're a burden. You don't need to reach a breaking point before getting help. Talk to your OBGYN, family doctor, nurse, or midwife. There are therapists who specialize in pregnancy and postpartum. You're growing a human. That is a miracle and a marathon. Some days are calm, some days are more chaotic. That doesn't make you weak, it makes you real and human. Pregnancy is not about perfection, it's about progress, and you're allowed to need help. I hope this video was helpful. Leave a comment down below. What's been the most surprising emotion you felt? And what are some strategies that you've used to deal with pregnancy emotions? If this video helped you, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Join my newsletter for more support. I send one out weekly with pregnancy and postpartum tips. See you in the next video.